It's about that time again. Let's talk about the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Maybe in under a minute. Angel, I need you to have the same energy that you have for Wendy that you have for Giselle. Because every single week it feels like you have so much vitriol for Wendy when it was Giselle who's the one behind the big Facetune of it all. Also, you would take the wind out of their sails if you just said like, yeah, Facetune, very much like all of you guys did. But the comments about Wendy's lips and eyes looking like Forrest Whitaker, I cringed. So Monique Samuels returned this week, and honestly, there's not a lot to say. I just will say I love her new home. She did an impeccable job with it, and that settlement must have been nice. I think the audience will automatically believe Giselle's side of this whole Will fiasco situation. There are a lot of people that go through this type of family drama, but in all fairness, we don't know the other side. What we do know about Giselle is that she likes to put a lot of sauce in the situation. I'm just going to wait to see what the court decides in regards to which will they're going to honor. And Ashley, if Wendy doesn't care that Stacey decides to start her own weed line and use a Nigerian word that also means happy, then why do we care? Why do you care? Why are you so obsessed with Stacey this season? It's actually annoying at this point, but not as annoying as you're singing or pretending to be a boy. And my favorite scene has to be Stacey and Wendy having this conversation about her weed business, her using a Nigerian word, and she's like, you're my Nigerian sister. And Wendy looks directly at the camera and she's like, you can't be serious. I read her mind in that moment. That was probably my favorite part of the episode.
Why Nigeria?
Because I have an affinity for Nigerians. You know I'm your sister. You said I was your sister.
And if you're watching this right now, I'm probably live.